What's going on, guys? In this video we are going to take a look at something called else if statement. What does else if statement does is, if else statement, we have seen if else statement in my previous video. Else if statement is basically extend that one even furthermore. Like if we have if else statement, we only have two options, but if we have else if statement, we can go like as many as we want. Now let's go ahead and see an example. First I am gonna create an integer called age and I equate this one to 45. Okay, now the first test we are gonna see is if age is greater than 60. If age is greater than 60, we are gonna print this one, system.out.println you are a senior citizen. Okay, now that's the first thing. And then we are going to create else if statement, or let's put else statement first. Else, usually we seen like this, else system.out.println you are a young buck. Excuse me, young buck. Okay, now let's go ahead and run this one. It shows some error. Else system SIS. Okay, now let's go ahead and run this one. Now you can see it's printing out you are a young buck, because we introduced the age is equal to 45, and the first statement is if age is greater than 50, which is not, because 45 is not greater than 50, so it's not going to the first one. Then it's seeing the else statement, that is you are a young buck, and it's just printing it out. Now what does else if does is we can do many more things than just if else. Let's go ahead and see that. Else if, and I'm gonna include another age limit, like age is greater than or equal to 50. So if we have age in this limit, we are going to print out something different. Okay, let's copy this one, paste it right here, and I'm going to say you are in your 50s. And then another else if statement, copy, paste. S is missing. Yes. Okay, here I'm going to put age limit to 40, and I'm going to say you are in your 40s. Okay, in if else statement, like if else statement basically do one thing, like if this is true, do this. If it does this one, it doesn't matter what you have in the else, it just neglect everything. Or if it's wrong, then it will go to the else if. Then if it sees if this is one fits in, if this fits in, it doesn't go to the next one, it just stop right there. But if it's not fitting in, then it will go and see this one. If it's fitting, it stop right there and doesn't go to the next one. So it's stop wherever it finds the answer. Okay, that's one thing we have to remember. And let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, here it's age 45. Okay, first it's checking if age is greater than 60, do this one, but age is 45, not greater than 60, so it's gonna avoid this one and go to the next one. Else if age is greater than or equal to 50, do this one. Still wrong, because 45 is not greater than or equal to 50, so it's gonna go to the next one. Age is greater than or equal to 40. This is right, because 45 is greater than 40, so it's gonna print this one, you are in your 40s, and then it's not gonna even go and look else, because once it sees the answer, it stops right there. Okay, now let's go and run this one and see whether we get it. Now you can see you are in your 40s, and that's it. That's how else if statement works in Java programming. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you guys on my next tutorial.